Let's talk about this show. We should, because it's an exciting romp from the beginning. And why it's the best variety show is it is full of these phenomenally talented, brilliantly, ridiculously wonderful performers, and then you come along and spoil it.
I enhance the experience, and the best thing about the performers is that they're all Chinese or Russian, so they work for basically no money. They're the best, and we pay them peanuts. I mean, like truly, just in peanuts.
The energy in here tonight is so wonderful, and what's great about this room is it's totally unique. It's the only one here in Las Vegas. In fact, there aren't many even in the world. And I think it's because it's in the round. It makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, that way we can see everyone, so no one's safe.
What about the people who nod off? Do you point them out?
Oh yeah, for sure. Gazillionaire gets on them, and then they become part of the show.
I guess a Friday night 10 p.m. show is a great one because, I mean, people have had a few drinks. It's the weekend. When you start Monday at 7 or whenever you start the week, is that tougher or can you get them by the end? Is that your fight?
We get them, you know, it's Vegas. They're drinking all the time, you know, 10 p.m., 10 a.m., it's all the same. I mean, everyone's the same level of drunk all the time. It's great. It's truly great.
And this is a celebrity hangout as well. I mean, the stars come here and this has got a buzz about it. And even after all these years, I first saw it, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 years ago, ages. And it's still got that hype. And I think it's because the acts keep reinventing, don't they? You put new stuff in all the time.
Because you can take one out or put one in. Or if you find that one's cheaper, you can, like, you know, send them back to China or Russia.
Yes, I find that. It's a bit like my private life. When I take one out, I like to stick one in.
There you go. Now I like what you're talking. I like what you're talking about. And it's delicious what you're saying. I love it.
Your appearance, Gazillionaire, I mean, it is extraordinary. I'm a weird English guy, and I thought I was odd until I saw you. Now I feel more normal.
Thank you very much. I take that as a compliment from such a gentleman like you.
Do you know, I wish this show was in London, and it should come to the UK because we love special acts. We invented variety entertainment, and that's what you guys do, really, just facilitate a show with all these amazing acts. And then we think health and safety. I mean, people can die in this show, can't they?
Yes, yeah, easily. I take a bit of offense as a Roman to saying that the British invented variety. I mean, the Romans, we had people being mauled by lions and fighting each other to the death and flooding giant arenas to have fake battleship, you know, fights in the middle of...
Are you okay? Do we have a medic on hand? I think he's stalled. Yeah. Would you like a set of jump leads? What is it?
Yes, right here. Just clamp on here and just start shaking me.
Well, I'd rather not, if you don't mind, but I'm sure Joy will. Could you clamp on?
Oh, yeah. Well, we usually try to find one of the escorts in the audience and try to get them to clamp on.
Well, now, here's the thing, you see. So this lady comes and sits next to me tonight, and she starts talking, which pisses me off because I'm trying to watch the show. But she had great big boobs. So then I think, well, I will talk to you because you've got great boobs. Then she says, do you have a card? Now, was that a hooker or just somebody who found me delicious?
Delicious. Every time. Delicious.
And I always say you'll find out in the end.
Yeah, well, when she emails, because I gave her the card, obviously, when you're a deeply unattractive man like me, you know, you have to give your card.
I mean, you'll find out in the end after you make sweet love. She'll either charge you or she won't. You just take the ride.
Where do I swipe my card if she does charge?
I think you know where to swipe it. I don't think we can say even on your radio. But you shouldn't be selling yourself short because I'm sensing some sparks here in between you and Joy.
Sparks, he means my chair's really wet right now.
Could we get this lady a mop?
Yes, we need to. Oh, yeah.
I think actually I should carry a mop. I've been thinking about that. I just think it would make sense.
It's the glasses. I find them mildly erotic. I've got to be honest with you.
You're not the only one.
It's interesting.
I've had a lot of guys who have asked me out. Yeah, in this show, a lot of guys will put their fingers underneath their face and stick their tongue through, and I think that means they like me.
I think so, and if you were to go for a certain type of guy, what would he look like, for example?
Oh, I already know. I want him to have soulful eyes, like eyes that don't even belong to him that he got from somebody else and then put them in his head. That's how old they are. Yeah, they're from another generation.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? I mean, not the chubby kind of guy with a small phallus. No, that wouldn't interest
me. No, I like a small penis because my vagina is so little.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Describe.
It's very shallow. It's really wide, but very, very shallow.
Well, I'm shallow as well, so I think we'd make a good. That would work well, wouldn't it?
It's pretty incredible. As long as your penis is shaped more or less like a hockey puck, you're in a good position.
Well, I'm English, and they come in very strange shapes in England. I don't know if you've heard.
I haven't heard.
We don't tamper with ours. We don't chop bits off until we know how big it's going to be.
Yeah.
You see.
Well, then I think we should take a trip across the pond.
I think you're right.
I think you really should. This show was born to be in England. and you're so lucky to have it here in Las Vegas. For you, I mean, this is tough doing all these shows a week. How many is it? 10 a week?
10 a week.
And you made it look tonight like it's the first time you ever did it. I think that's the best compliment I can pay you. I've seen 30 shows so far. I've got another 50 to go, and most of them are rubbish, let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they're all terrible except our show.
That's right, but they don't have words like penis and vagina in them, do they?
No, they don't. They don't.
It makes all the difference.
Can you imagine the guy jumping off the big tall dive in the O, and he's like, pussy.
I like that show. I like that show. It just needs what Gazillionaire said. I like that show.
Yeah.
It just needs that.
Just that.
You've left me speechless. I want to thank you for having me at the show again. I love this. Best variety show. We should say best adult variety show. This isn't for the children, really, is it?
I think you have to be 18 to get in unless you somehow sneak in.
Unless you're maybe on social services and the government have stepped in, something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Gazillionaire, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for your time. It's a real pleasure. Joy, pay attention.
Yes. Oh, we're supposed to tell people not to sneak in. I just found out. Yes, yeah.
Okay, no sneaking in.
Only legal stuff here.
You're only allowed inside if you have permission. It's a bit like your private life.
Yes, thank you very much. And everyone has to give permission, otherwise it's illegal, especially with sex.
Yes, and I want you to know you were so good. Even though I'm sitting down, I'm giving you a standing ovation. I want you... How about that?
I think I get it.
Oh, you'll get it. Don't you worry about that. Gazillionaire.
I'd like to watch, yes.
I might not be funny, but I'm quick. That's the thing.
I like a guy who's quick because remember, my pussy's really wide and very little.